Hey, have you ever wondered how those self-cleaning ovens actually work? Like, what's the deal with that? Or maybe you've seen those videos where people put coffee grinds down their drains and it smells amazing. What's up with that? If you've got questions about how stuff works, send them our way. We love answering them, and we might even feature your question in an upcoming episode. Who knows? Maybe you'll see your question here. But for now, let's tackle this one. 1 minute it's all smooth and liquidy inside the can. But the second you pop it open and start painting, it sticks like crazy. To the walls, to your hands, to your clothes, to everything except the can itself. How does it do that? Is there some kind of crazy science going on here? Well, not really, but there is some pretty cool chemistry involved. Let's break it down. First off, paint isn't just colored liquid. It's a mixture of several components, each with a specific job to do. You've got the resin, which is like the glue that holds everything together and makes the paint stick to surfaces. Then there's the solvent, which keeps the paint in a liquid state so you can apply it smoothly. Pigments, which give the paint its color, and additives, which enhance various properties like drying time, how well it covers surfaces, or even prevent mold from growing. Now here's the key thing. Paint doesn't dry because time passes. It dries because the solvent evaporates, which means that when the solvent disappears, the paint starts to harden. Inside the can, there isn't much air, so the solvent stays trapped and the paint stays liquid. But the moment you open the can and expose the paint to air, the solvent starts to evaporate. As it evaporates, the paint becomes thicker and thicker until it's no longer a liquid and has hardened. That's why it hardens on your hands, your clothes, and the walls, but not inside the can. It's just chilling in a sealed environment where no drying process is happening. But there's another important factor at play here, and that's the surface tension of the paint. The molecules within the paint are constantly moving around. There's a balance between the attraction they have for each other and the attraction they have for the surface they're on. When the paint is inside the can, the attraction between the paint molecules is stronger than their attraction for the can surface. So the paint just sits there. But when you take it out and spread it around, the attraction for the surface you're painting becomes stronger than the attraction between the paint molecules, so the paint sticks. And let's not forget about the cans themselves. They're not just simple containers, they're designed to keep the paint liquid for as long as possible. Most paint cans have a smooth, non-stick coating, either plastic or a chemically treated metal. This stops the paint from sticking to the sides. Some cans even have an ultra-smooth inner surface. That helps the paint flow more easily and stay liquid longer. It's like using a non-stick pan. You can cook all sorts of things in there without them sticking, right? The paint behaves the same way. Now, does this mean paint never sticks to the can? Almost never. If you leave a paint can open for a while, air gets in, the solvent starts evaporating and you'll see a dried layer on top. That's the paint reacting to the air. It's just doing what paint does. But overall, manufacturers design paint cans and lids to minimize this. They want the paint to stay fresh and usable for as long as possible. So the next time you open a can of paint, just remember, it doesn't stick inside the can because the can is designed to stop it from sticking. It's all about managing the conditions. Inside the can, no air, liquid stays liquid. Outside the can, air exposure, liquid turns solid. It's chemistry, physics, and smart design all working together to make sure you get the perfect paint every time. And it's not just science, it's also about efficiency. Imagine if every time you opened a can, half the paint was stuck to the sides. That would be a ton of wasted paint. So companies put a lot of thought into preventing that. Do you have any other questions about how things work? Send them in, and we might answer yours in an upcoming episode. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.